terminals are what makes commerce work, and we depend on them every day in many, many ways. ILTA is the voice of the tank and terminals industry. Being that advocate on Capitol Hill, providing resources for companies to do outreach in their local communities, making that voice possible, making that message possible about how these companies are essential to our modern way of life and are also responsible members of their communities.
One of the many benefits of ILTA membership is having high-level advocacy in Washington, D.C., and being able to bring our issues to the table.
They are our voice. With environmental health and safety regulations, it is a dynamic, ever-changing world that we live in, and in order to be safe and compliant, we need to know how those rules and regulations apply to us, how do we comply, and how do our colleagues comply with those regulations.
ILTA acts as our voice. They act as our sounding board. And they also act as the liaison between our member companies, where they can help us interact with our peers who are in the same industry.
You learn about best practices, you learn about what other people are doing, innovative ideas. The number one question I get at work when I'm trying to promote an initiative is, what is everyone else doing? Well, ILTA is essentially the benchmark in which you can measure yourself against.
I'd say that one of the most important things that ILTA does is that we really convene the members so that peers are able to learn from each other. One of the things that we're most proud of is bringing a world-class event, our annual conference and trade show, to Houston every year. We are happy that we have more than 4,000 attendees that come to learn, and we're able to bring those specialists and experts to convey information that matters on the issues that are most pressing for tank and terminal professionals.
The ILTA trade show and conference is vital because it provides a one-stop shop for vendors and industry to come together for information sharing.
ILTA is a very forward-thinking organization. We get to work on problems and support each other as we seek solutions to the problems we face every day.
Safety and security is the terminal industry's #1 priority. Our focus is always on protecting the lives of our employees and the public surrounding our terminals.
Well, the benefits of being a member of ILTA, first and foremost, are the connections that I make with peers from other companies.
And those ideas back and forth and being able to bounce them off of each other. But the key component, I think, of the committees is knowing everybody in the room and understanding that you have a resource that you can reach out to in the times of trouble.
ILTA is definitely good for business. If you're in the terminaling industry and you want to be a safe operator, you want to be competitive, you want to know what regulations affect you, and learn more about how others have solved problems, ILTA is definitely a valuable tool.
So there's two things that are my favorite about ILTA. One is the people. They're very passionate and committed about their profession and what they do every day. The second thing about it is the opportunities we have to network and spend time and fellowship with one another. I would not trade it for the world.
As we speak with one voice as an industry, we really elevate our message. There's an old saying that you hear in Washington, if you're not at the table, then you're on the menu. And we definitely are now at the table.